What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. As you can see, I'm in a U-Haul van right now. So I was going to make an order last night from Uline to get slat wall, shelves, all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't going to be delivered until Friday if I did that. Today is Thursday. So I found a place that is in Portland that carries most of the same stuff, and I placed an order for pickup for today, and it's ready. It is a little after 10 o'clock in the morning, and I just picked up the van, obviously, so we're going to drive into Southeast Portland, pick up all the stuff. We are getting 4 more sheets of slat wall. We're also getting the grid wall hook things to hang the rest of the grid wall. We're getting a few other little things that we need. The only thing that they don't have is the shelving for the grid wall to put games on. They have it, but it's really expensive. Like the place that I bought them before, they were like $6 a shelf. They are $21 a shelf from this place, and I cannot do that. So shelving will have to wait, unfortunately, but we're getting a lot of other stuff that we need, and it's going to allow us to get a lot of work done today. So I'm very, very excited. I'm gonna go pick this up, and then we're meeting everyone at the store at 12. All right, guys, as you can see, we got some slat wall in there, a couple boxes of stuff. Let's head back to the store and unload it. So I just got to the store, and I'm about 20 minutes before noon, so no one else is here yet. Hopefully someone gets here pretty soon, because obviously I cannot get that slat wall in here by myself. They're extremely heavy. 2 people can do it, but not one person. They're 4 feet by 8 feet. It's too big. Probably not too heavy, but it's too big for one person to carry. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for today. We have so much stuff to do. I'm super excited. I got that neon Game Boy clock plugged in, and I found the breaker that controls that outlet, so we can just leave it plugged in, because that's the kind of thing where you plug it in and it's on. There's no switch to turn it off. So flip that breaker, come back out here, and ba-bam, now it's on. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for someone else to get here. Ryan will probably be the first one here. He usually gets here slightly early, like 5 minutes or so. Naven has also been here pretty early sometimes. Like he was here like 15 minutes early the other day. So we'll see who gets here first. But they're gonna have the prize for getting here first. They're gonna win the opportunity to help me carry in the slat wall. And the slat wall is black, as you saw, so it's already gonna match. It's all nice, all brand new. And yeah, so like I mentioned, this pegboard up here is all gonna be coming down. There's pegboard up there that's gonna be coming down, and then this one and this one, that'll all be coming down, and it'll go into the back room over here that we'll use to store stuff, and we'll still use it back there, but we're gonna replace everything with slat wall, so it's gonna look more like this side. It's probably not gonna be exact, it's not gonna be this full, most likely, but we're gonna get it, you know, as good as we can, basically. So it's gonna be very, very helpful just to have all that extra room to hang stuff. And the only stuff that I don't have for today is the grid wall. So we have the pieces we have to hang up, but we don't have the other pieces to continue building this shelf out. That's gonna have to come from Uline. I'm pretty sure I made the order last night, so it should be here tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna wait for someone to get here, and then we'll get started. Getting the grid wall cleared. Yeah. Still gonna use the grid wall in the back, like I said, back in that room, but we're gonna replace it with all the slat wall, which is right here. Looks awesome. And then we got a bunch of these, which go on the shelves to hold the things. And then we also got these grid wall brackets that hold it out from the wall, so you can actually get the hooks in there. So these are what's gonna hold up the grid wall to go from here all the way to the edge of that window for our plush wall. And then we also got these, it's called the J-hook waterfall. So it goes on here, and this is gonna be for plushies. So instead of having 5 plushies take up 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like that whole thing, it'll just take up one spot. And so you grab one, there'll be another one behind it. So It's gonna save a lot of room. They're not super cheap, but you know, we need them. Got 50 of them in these 2 boxes. So I think Devin and Abby are gonna go to Home Depot, get some stuff to build that shelf in just a little bit. And we'll probably start measuring this, cut it, get it on this wall here. And then after that, we'll work on these ones. I came to Home Depot with Devin instead. We got our stuff. Got a couple things in here. So we're gonna head back to the store and Devin will start working on this. And we're putting up slat wall as well.
Dog paw. Hey, where's that
We're all signing the wall. What is that?
It's supposed to be a dog paw.
That's like a bear paw.
Yeah, good enough. He thinks he's a bear. It's okay.
They got this piece up, looks really good. We're about to cover this, so we figured, why not? It was Abby's idea.
It was my idea.
And then they got that stuff down. They got these ones cleaned off, ready to be taken down. And they're gonna be going back here. Kyle's working on it. So we're putting those 2 up here.
Yes.
Those 2. And then the other ones I guess we'll put over here. It'll be awesome. So this slat wall over here is mostly all up. We have a couple little strips we're gonna use to fill in the gap right here. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And then Devin's working on the shelf that we went to Home Depot to get wood for. So this is pretty much the frame. This is how big it's gonna be.
Part of this, all of this is
And that is going to be going right here on this pillar. It's gonna be from floor, not quite to the ceiling, but it'll be up towards the top there. It's gonna be awesome. And I think Navin is over there working on the counter. Abby just got some pizza. So after we eat, I'm gonna start working on getting some of this grid wall hung up. Everyone's got a job. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Getting grid wall up on these windows. Nice, mounted properly. So we have these 2 up and they're gonna continue all the way over. We had to start on that side for over there just to make sure that it went all the way to the door frame. So we might have to cut something once we get over here or overlap it, but I'd rather not have to do that. But so that's getting done. Here's the frame that we saw Devin working on earlier. Kyle's bringing in his power sander tomorrow, so we're gonna sand it, paint it all black before putting the rest together. These are the shelves, that's the backing. It's gonna be awesome. We took some measurements of the other glass cases that should be here tomorrow. They are going to go, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna have Master Chief in the corner, similar to how we had him before. Unfortunately, there's just nowhere else he can really go. So he's gonna be in the corner facing this direction this time, instead of that way like he used to be. And then we're gonna have the final cabinet that looks like that one right there. And then we're gonna have the 3 silver ones like that. They are going to take up basically that whole wall over to about right here. And then from here all the way to the door will be plushies. And then we're still waiting on more grid wall, should be here Saturday. So this is one section. We have 2 more that are gonna be just like that. That will go about right here in the middle for the, whose car is that? Oh, it's down there. So that'll be the aisle. And then you guys, I think we showed this, but all that is done. We need to paint those 2 little strips on the edge, but then that'll be done. And then, haven't shown this yet, we got slat wall up here and up here. And there's gonna be a little bit more that goes from there over. It's not gonna go quite to the corner. It'll be about a 6-inch gap or so, but it's gonna be really nice to have all of it like this. Homer, who are you barking at? Who are you barking at? You're being a good boy? Yes, you are. And then we might move this. Haven't really decided yet. Just because with the cooler on this side, it's really gonna block this stuff. So if we do put the cooler here, I was thinking one of the cameras could maybe be like right up here, pointing down this way. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We have lots of cameras to put up still. That's gonna not be fun. But everything's coming along. We had to move Yoda to put the slat wall up. It's the first time he's been off of his perch in years. But yeah, everything's coming along smoothly. Oh, we got some of the pegboard mounted in the back. I guess I can show you guys that. Bam.
The bathroom's pretty big, so.
And then we have 2 more pieces that are going to go over on this wall. These 2 are going to get the Mario stuff on them, little pegboard covers. So those will be in the back, but...
Do you want to do that today?
We can. They just get hung up with the hooks.
With the hooks?
Yeah.
Oh, we just do that.
Yeah, anytime that can be done. It's not a big deal. But yeah, outlet is exposed. Cut out room for that outlet as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm loving it. McDonald's. All right, guys, so we are done for the day. We actually stayed later tonight than any other day, but there's so much still to do, and I'm having so much fun doing it that I just don't want to leave. But every single day at the end of the day, my feet hurt so bad. We are not normally up, like walking around and carrying stuff and doing this long each day, because typically when we're here working, you know, whoever's running the register is like sitting down. If I'm in the back working on shipping or doing whatever, I'm sitting down. So being on our feet this long each day is definitely taking a toll, but it's so worth it. It's so much fun. So I'm going to go around, show you guys all the things that we did today, show you where we're at. We are getting very close to being done. The only thing is our 4 glass cases have not been delivered yet, but I called UPS again today. They're supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, when I call, I'm talking to like a call center. I'm not talking to the actual people that work at the Portland UPS freight facility. So they're supposed to be sending them my information and my requests and all this stuff. And they were supposed to call me back yesterday, and they didn't. So when I called again today, the lady I talked to said that she's putting a note on there that just says, I want it delivered tomorrow. So that was today. So hopefully they will be delivering it tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But those 4 cabinets are going to have to be put together, which is not going to be fun, but it'll be fine. We'll do it. But there's a lot of changes from today and a lot of stuff that I haven't shown you since the last time I filmed for today's vlog. So let's take a look at everything. First, you're going to have to excuse the mess. There is crap everywhere. But tomorrow, as soon as we get here, I'm going to have one of the guys clean everything up, get rid of all the trash. There's just like pieces of zip ties, there's plastic baggies, there's paper towels, and you know, all the crap here that we swept up. So someone's job will be to clean up right away. That'll help a lot. So I think I've already mentioned it, but that glass case is there to stay. That's where it's going to be. It lines up perfectly with the corner right there. So that's done. We took measurements from the email, from the invoice of the glass cases that are supposed to be here tomorrow, and they are the exact same size as that one. So using those measurements, we figured right here we'll have 1, 2, 3 more, and then we have Master Chief, and then directly to the right of him, that's where the 4th one goes. And we already measured it out. It should fit there pretty perfectly. And then as you can see, to the right of that, we have 1, 2, 3. And then to the right of that, we have our plushie wall. And it's not completed. There's still plenty more. There's still more over there as well. But we don't have enough of these things are called like the waterfall J hooks. So I only got 50 of them. This is 50 right here. So we need at least another 25, if not 50 more. The problem is they are a little over $5 a piece. So it really, really adds up, but we definitely need them. I love how we have the like rainbow Yoshis here. The only one we're missing is blue right now. Looks awesome. But this is pretty much how that's going to be. Like the plushies in them will change around, but those are on the very bottom rung of the grid wall. That's how that's going to be. There's always going to be a little gap down there. But what we're going to do is move both of these rows, this row and this row. They're going to be moved down a little bit so that we can hopefully fit 2 more rows up here. If not, it'll just be 1 more and then probably another row of baskets like those right there going across. So we just need to make more room. In addition to doing that, these unfortunately have to be condensed down this way more. So as you can see, we have 1 on this square, we skip a square, and then this one, and they're all pushed to the far right. To fit everything, we're gonna have to do it like this. And it sucks, but it's not too bad. So, you know, some plushies are bigger than others. Obviously, like you know, Boom Boom here is pretty wide, but like the Goombas and stuff and the Piranha Plant, it's really not going to make that big of a difference. These ones are really, really narrow, so that's not going to matter. But unfortunately, to fit everything, we're going to have to do that. There's no way around it. But I have them like this for now, just because it looks so good. I even had them spread apart a little bit more. I was skipping 2 squares, and then Yoshi, just the Yoshis went all the way to like here, and I was like, okay, that's not gonna work, because like I said, we still have a lot left. So that's one of the biggest changes for today, is moving all the glass cases into place and getting the plush wall kind of set up. But I'm loving how it looks. So as you can see, they're going all the way to the door. And what I had mentioned before was that after the glass cases, they were gonna go until the Gashapon machines. So the plan for those, which they're all right here, Neo Geo is gonna leave. We're not really having it on for play anyway, so the Gashapons are going to go over here on this wall. This entire wall is going to be movies, so all these games are coming out, so it's not going to make sense to have Wii accessories right here if it's all DVDs over here. So these are all going to move. We're still going to have this grid wall. It still needs to be mounted. It's just wedged in there right now, so we got to mount that maybe tomorrow, who knows. And then the Gashapons will be right there, going from the door over. Neo Geo, like I said, we'll probably just put it in the back for now, because we don't really have much more room at home. I still need to put one more basket up there as well. And then another change, we just not really changed, but I got some stuff put up on the shelf here. And I love how these like figures look up here. I love it, but we don't have many other loose figures like that. So got some stuff there. I think that this is pretty much the same. They're kind of pushed over, but there's that. And then I did put a couple other boxes up here as well. Just a couple empty boxes, but the PS4 boxes barely fit, so it looks so nice because they're super flush with the ceiling. I think that this happened today. I don't remember if we filmed it, but we got, you can see the color difference, but we got little extra pieces of slat wall here to just fill the gap, and then they of course stop right before that. Those still need to be painted, so that will hopefully be done tomorrow. And this is not, as you can see, it's not perfectly straight, and Kyle is the one who is doing the majority of the work with putting up the slat wall. Everyone's helping with everything, but Kyle was pretty much taking this on as his task. And tomorrow morning when he first gets here, he wants to redo this. The top one is not straight. If I zoom in on the top there, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this side is way down. It's like slanted like this, basically, from the corner. So he wants to redo that, straighten it up, and it'll make the bottom look better as well, because as you can see, the bottom is sticking out, the second one down, and it's an inch over because it needs to be raised up that way. But it can't, because that one also needs to be raised up. So he wants to fix that up tomorrow, which is fine. This shelf is not staying. I just put it up here to get that Xbox sign out of the way because it's so fragile. I didn't want it to break. And then we got the slat wall all over here done. That looks amazing. I love that. We got the piece on the back here, and we got all these. As you can see, that part right there needs to be painted. That is some of the older stuff that we are kind of like just recycling. So we put that little sign up there too. It used to be in our front window, but the front windows are going to have like decal artwork on the outside covering them completely, so it doesn't make sense to have that in the window anymore. So the only thing in the front window right now is our open sign. And so when we have the artwork placed on the outside, we're going to have a section for that that's cut out. The cameras will have a little section cut out. We're also going to have cameras over here as well, so those will also have little sections cut out for them. But as you can see, the door is blocked. We're going to be getting another gate just like this one for that door. It's still going to be behind the glass cases, but it's just nice to have the gate. So this goes across like that. I'm not going to do it with one hand, but it hooks in there. Also, we are getting one more piece of grid wall that's going to attach right here, and it's going to come out this way. The reason we want to do that is because the way that this is set up right now, somebody could literally be halfway out the door, grab a plush, and run, and that's not good. So if we have grid wall coming out, you know, they're 2 feet, so it would come out to here, you know, the grid wall comes out to here, it'd be kind of difficult to like reach around and grab one and then try to run out. And obviously, if someone wants to steal a plush, it's not going to stop them having a little piece of grid wall there, but it will make it a little bit more difficult. Hopefully give us an extra second or so to, you know, get on them. I'm not super worried about that. I don't think anyone's ever stolen a plush, but it could happen. Just having merchandise right by the door like that is never a great idea, but unfortunately, it's pretty much the only solution we have right now. So there will be a piece of grid wall coming out, and that will, you know, just be a little bit extra security, I guess you could say. So I think that is pretty much it. That's all I've got for you guys for today. Today was amazing. We got so much stuff done. I'm so happy with how everything is turning out, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be so awesome. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you come back for tomorrow. Hopefully those glass cases are delivered, and who knows how long it'll take for us to get them put together. But once they are put together, this whole side of the thing will be almost done. We should have the grid wall coming either tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. We can finish off this shelf. This is one section. Like I said, we need 2 more, and that will be basically a double-sided aisle that goes somewhere in the middle here. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like it, comment, and of course subscribe. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.